And we're back. In Army terms, combatives is the art of hand-to-hand combat. Soldiers train on combatives in case they come face-to-face with the enemy and don't have the use of a weapon. But they also train on combatives for competition. And Fort Riley's team has been highly successful in the recent past, and this year was no exception. Reporting from Fort Benning, Georgia on the All-Army Combatives Tournament, here now is Private First Class Jamie Mannion.
Fort Riley's Combatives team recently traveled to Fort Benning, Georgia to compete in the All-Army Combatives Tournament. 14 soldiers and 3 coaches prepared for 8 weeks to get this far, but there was still one major hurdle for the team to clear: the weigh-in. Prior to the start of the competition, each soldier must meet the specifications of their weight class. At the end of the weigh-in, Team Riley had an early disadvantage as one of their team members did not make weight and was dropped from the competition.
I think we were a little down for a little bit. We were a little kind of depressed about the situation, but not for long. We really bounced back. So.
Day 1 of the competition includes all preliminary and semifinal matches. Team Riley ran into an early stream of bad luck, losing their first 6 of 8 matches, as well as losing another fighter to an early injury.
We started off kind of slow. We had a few buys, so we were waiting forever, and then we had a couple really tough matchups early. I think we were going about 50-50 at the very beginning. We won some and lost some. And then the guys turned it on, finished really, really strong, and did real well. We're right up there on team points.
Team Riley did finish strong. Despite all the challenges they faced, the losses and the eliminations, they fought back. By the end of the day, Team Riley fought to a 2nd place in the overall standings.
This team right here would have won this whole tournament last year. The level's just going higher and higher. The thing is about this tournament is everybody that you guys went against, all the guys from Bragg and Swig, all these teams are the same teams from last year. A lot of them the same teams for all 3 years. So they have these years to train together, work, they're all training, come back the same team. And here we are, everybody except I think we got one who's fought before, and everybody else is new in this tournament. And look what we've done, all right? We're right there. We got 4 guys fighting tomorrow, we're right there. We could not be happier.
The finals were on day 2. 14 fights would decide who the All-Army champions were for 2007. Team Riley had 3 soldiers competing for 3rd place. Staff Sergeant Rudy Romero started out strong, winning by submission in the 2nd round. Private First Class Marcus Staten took 4th place by losing to a Navy SEAL who was attached to the Army. Private First Class Michael Godey also took 4th place when his fight was medically called due to a deep cut early in the bout. The last fighter for Team Riley was competing for the All-Army Championship in the lightweight class. Private First Class Michael Bray fought and won his bout by submitting his opponent in the 2nd round. PFC Bray's win solidified Team Riley's 2nd place for the 2nd year in a row. In an interview after the award ceremony, Matt Larson, also known as the father of modern Army combatives, commented on Team Riley's performance.
The Fort Riley team has been one of the strongest teams since they started. They were 2nd place last year. They're 2nd place this year. But the only reason they're 2nd place is because the small number of soldiers they're drawing from as compared to, for example, Fort Bragg, who won this year and last year. So, as far as quality of fighter, quality of coaching, definitely one of the premier teams in the Army.
Reporting for the 3rd Heavy Brigade Combat Team, 1st Armored Division, I'm PFC Jamie Mannion.
All right, thanks PFC Mannion, and don't forget, for the latest Fort Riley news, be sure and visit our website at www.riley.army.mil and click on the current news link for the latest information. And you can read all about it, too, in the latest edition of the Fort Riley Post newspaper. Find it online or at a newsstand near you. That'll do it for this edition of In Step with Fort Riley. For the entire In Step crew, I'm Scott Rhodes saying have a great week, everybody, and stay in step with Fort Riley. We'll see you next time.